I'm in a position now where it's like, you know, if I say something, it's going to be critiqued. And if I don't say something, oh, you fake or you flaw. I'm an African American. You know, I am not happy what or how, you know, the justice has been, you know, kind of dealt with over the years, you know, the state of oppression in our community. But we also, as black people, have to do right by ourselves. You know, we can't be hypocrites.
Right, Jace, is Cam right?
I think he's 100% right. I've never been more proud of any athlete than I was Cam today. You have to remember, Colin, people have to think, Charlotte, there was unrest last night.
Right.
There's potential unrest again tonight.
Yeah.
He is standing in Charlotte. He knows exactly what he's saying. He knows the repercussions of being logical and honest with his feelings about this are. And he was logical and honest. I think Cam Newton, I think myself, I think other people that have been criticized for saying, look, we know there's an issue with the criminal justice system as it relates to racial unfairness. But we also know there's a problem within our own community with how we deal with each other. And if we're not prepared to deal with both, don't expect America to want to deal with this little slice you're comfortable with talking about. So Cam has put all the issues on the table and said, look, if you want to be heard on these issues, you have to be willing to address all of them or prepare to be ignored.
Let me talk about the media in general. I don't know. I'm not 70, 80 years old, but there may have been a time it felt more fair. But I don't know if that's true or not. But I will say this about the media, of which I've been a part of now for 30 years. The standards have been lowered. The newsrooms are smaller. There's more media and less qualified media. So if you watch what our presidential candidates are doing, Hillary's hiding from them, Trump's manipulating them. In both instances for the same reason. They don't trust the fairness. Hillary hides, Trump manipulates. What Cam is saying is, I lose if I'm honest, I lose if I hide. He's doing exactly what our candidates are doing. As media has expanded, as budgets have been cut, the quality and the standards of those representing the media have dropped precipitously. Hillary, Trump, and Cam. I can't win either way. So I'll hide from it or I'll manipulate it.
Colin, you've made an awesome point. I want to add to it by saying there's a new element, social media, that has made the media even more unfair because there is a price to be paid if you do what Cam just did.
Yes.
Because Twitter and social media have been rigged up in a way to where you can only say one thing.
That's right.
You can't, there's a price to pay. Cam Newton has put out an Instagram post. It's hard to read, but it is really worth reading. He posts a picture of he and Kaepernick hugging to put that in context, what happened there. But his message is like, he tips his hat to Colin Kaepernick, but goes on to say, but there's a real issue here, and it's about how we treat one another. This is why I'm so proud of this dude, because he knows exactly what he's doing. I'm going to tip my hat to Colin Kaepernick.
And he's in the center of it in Charlotte.
Yeah, tip my hat. But unless we're willing to deal with the real issue with how we treat each other, we're running around expecting another group to treat us better than we treat ourselves. The man said it. He stood on it. He believes it. He was raised by an awesome family. It is logical what he has said. He's going to pay a price for it over social media. It's one of the most... This isn't what Michael Jordan did, trying to please both sides. I'm going to cut a check, I'm going to cut a check. Cam Newton stood on the truth. While not disrespecting Colin Kaepernick, I couldn't be more proud of the guy.